All right. So how you guys liking that bonus? Is it really motivating you guys to go the extra
Oh,
mile?
hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It is. It
Who's
is.
look-
getting
it
to
looks-
20 this week?
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
it
We'll
is good
get
to
there.
try, right?
Who's gotten to 20 like in
get
the
there.
past couple of weeks? Who's gotten to 20? I know Armando, Olin, the two
Both of
Armandos,
Armandos,
Help us people
Parra,
out there.
Orlando.
Christopher,
Oh, for-
Mr. Brambila as well, Melando for sure, killing it over there.
Yeah.
Who else did we got
Yeah.
to,
That's a beast right there.
getting those
Yeah.
I believe Susana, Susie.
The Susie también.
Yeah,
Oh,
who did too?
I got mine
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What a
I got
comeback,
20.
son. That's
Yalla.
right.
Nice.
Good.
I
So,
got my 20 yesterday.
so I just wanted to drop in here to, say thanks. And everybody's putting in the hard work. Everybody's, always showing up on time, getting those big numbers, especially the ones that are, just learning. You guys are still consistent. I mean, over the past few weeks, we've been getting a lot more people that are reaching higher numbers. And it's not just because of the storms. It's actually due to your hard work. I believe that everybody here is, looking up to whoever's on the top, whoever's out there making the most amount of appointments. You want to get there. So you're like, I believe Mr. Arriaga said it looks good from far away, but you're going to get there. You don't want to lose patience. Mr. Brambilla,
I'm getting
just
there.
2 weeks ago, he couldn't even make the 10. But look at him. He got 20. How did that happen? Motivation? What changed? Right? Sometimes it's just a matter of, just being here, showing up on time, making sure that you're putting in the amount of hours that you're going to be putting in, taking every single lead as they're going to say yes. Because you got to be prepared for that yes. Sometimes we're not prepared and we let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A lot of us
Yeah.
have lost appointments because when they say yes, you don't know what to say. You stay quiet. And then, you get afraid, you lose the appointment. So you got to be ready for the people that are going to say yes and expect for them to assume that they're going to say yes. That's how you get the bigger numbers. Because you're thinking about getting 30, 40 appointments a week, but you're hesitating every single call, you're not going to get there. That's for sure. You got to assume that the person that you're talking to is going to say yes. And be ready for when they say no, tell them why yes. At the end of the day, we're not doing anything wrong. We're not screwing anybody over. We're not scamming anybody. We're doing something good. We're setting up free appointments for roof inspections, right? This is a real service. It's a real product for roofers, and it's a real service for homeowners. We're just in the connecting game. We're just connecting them with the roofing contractors, right? And so always make sure that you're ready and prepared for that person that's going to say yes. If you're thinking about the bigger numbers, be ready with an objection stopper. I believe Christian is helping us out a lot. I'm sure that one of you guys have heard, something from him, as well as from your teammates, from Armando, from Parra, from Mermelando, from people that have been here for a while now. I always see some motivational text message. Sometimes a simple échale ganas, it helps, So let's keep that going. I like the good stuff. You guys motivating each other. Sometimes you don't know what that other person is going through. We all got problems at home, right? Everybody. We all have
Yes, sir.
things that we're going through. Like we got bills that we got to pay. The rent is due. Our kids got to eat. Our family, we all got stuff, right? Everybody. So when you're connected, don't slack off. Use the time wisely. Leave your phone away. Just mentalize on, okay, I'm going to get my 20. I'm going to get my 30. Every person that I'm going to talk to today is going to say yes. If they don't say yes, I'm telling them why they have to say yes. That's your attitude. That it needs to be there.
Dan,
Before
can
you
I say
know it-
something?
Yeah.
But I mean, why would you want to set up for 10? I mean, you're here all day, all day long, taking calls and whatnot. I mean, if it's better for me, I hit 30 or whatever. If it doesn't go good for me, I'll at least go home 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a mindset that everybody's got to work on. You know what I mean?
Always you got to push for a
Yes, sir.
higher amount, right? Because when you're just settling for just the basic, you might land short, and you don't want to land short. So you always want to look at the bigger number. And if you land short, well, at least you got above what you initially thought you were going to get, right? So always put in front of you a bar that it's doable, but at the same time something that is uncomfortable, and that applies to everyone.
That's 3 a day, dog. It's
Yeah.
possible. 3 a day is possible. Muy, muy
3 days,
fácil.
yeah.
2 a day.
No,
And when
I
you
started
go
with 2 a day.
like
Ahorita
for
voy
15.
4 a day. It's
Make it seem like
little
the
by
goal is 15,
little
not
by
10.
little go up. One week shoot for 2 a day. The next week 3 a day. You see, and so on and so on. You're gonna get to 25, 30, like Stan says.
You got to have a good day, man. You got to have a good day.
Hell yeah.
Till I got a chingo on right there. Boom, man. I'm gonna
That's
hit
it.
5 a day. One day you hit 5. I mean,
No, see, but your mindset always within this. Always have a goal. I'm going for 3. And if you get 4 or 5, pues que toda madre, we way better, But my
The
goal
way I
is
see it,
always at
guys,
3.
always shoot for higher than what your actual goal is.
Por las
Exactly.
cancels,
That's
¿entiendes?
right
Go
there.
for it.
Reach your goal.
Like set a goal.
You'll
Your
even
goal
make
is-
it past your
I'm
goal.
not gonna lie to you guys. Like when I was an agent, like right now,
it's almost Christmas time. I know it seems kind of far off, but at the end of the day, like you break it down, there's only 15 more paychecks until Christmas. So I break it down like that. Like, hey, 14 weeks
That's
till
true.
Christmas, 13 weeks till Christmas. I have that in my mind. That's why I always go.
Yes, sir.
Something I
And
used
plus,
to
we
say-
got that good motivation every week, man. We have that good motivation every week. You reach your goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize. That's just blowing my mind. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
now that you
crazy.
brought that up, that bonus, I'm glad that that is some motivation, especially during the week. Like sometimes we got some bills to pay over the week, right? That's gonna make you push for that, getting that bonus.
No me tocan.
What I do admire, guys, I really do appreciate. You guys are putting in the work even on Saturday and Sunday. I do see it. Don't think that, the reason I'm dressed up like this because I went to a meeting. I just came back. I got to run again. So we're going to continue doing for now. Take advantage of it. The 500 pesos, whenever you reach it, you're going to get either 500 or you get to select whether you want a headset, you want a keyboard, a wireless mouse with keyboard, a combo, or you want a cafeteria thingy, or if you want a chair, you can choose one of those when you reach 20. When you reach 30, for those that are reaching the 30s, I wanted to run it by you guys to see, get always your suggestions. But I remember I was an agent too, so I remember what things that used to motivate me. Yesterday, me and my family were having dinner, and I'm like, well, I want to do that for you guys as well. So whoever reaches the 30, you will be able to select, if you want to have a family dinner paid, whether you want to go to Mariscos or what you want. Obviously, have to be
Thanksgiving dinner, Stan. Thanksgiving dinner.
But anyways,
No regañarte. That's
Que venga,
the girls can go to cariñoso, ¿viste? But anyways, but yeah, it's a paid dinner. You guys get to choose whether you want a paid dinner, or also you can choose if you want your bill paid, energy bill or internet bill. We can do that too.
nice.
So,
Hell yeah,
obviously,
shit.
if I were, to be taking calls again, this would definitely be motivational for me. That's something I would push for. Don't think that I'm not doing anything for the ones that don't get to 20. The reason why I do it like that is because I really do believe that you can get to there. I do believe that every single one of you guys that are taking calls can get to at least 20 if you just have the right mentality. If you just, because I was there. I used to complain about the call flow. Oh man, que me están cancelando citas, that they're denying my leads. I used to complain about everything. But once I understood, complaining's not like you can complain
Jose.
and be right. Okay, you're right. Now what?
I have a comment on that, Stan.
Go ahead.
We have the, it's up to us if our calls our citas are legit, because all we got to do is ask the qualifiers.
Exactly.
It's up to us to make more or less. Porque si nos hacemos huevones and not ask one question that we know that Isa's gonna cancel us because it's an important question, it's all up to us to make those. ¿Me entiendes?
Nobody's
That's all I had to say. Yeah.
We lose money if we cancel your appointment. Do you think we want to do that? No. Obviously, we want to send. As a matter of fact, if you notice, I'm sure that every single one of you has had an appointment which was a half-ass appointment, and we still sent it. Right?
Yep.
I'm sure that every single one of you has an appointment where we weren't even supposed to send it, but we sent it anyways, right? It didn't even qualify for that campaign, but we sent it to another contract, right? Because if you guys make money, we make money. It's just like that's how it is. That esto vivimos. At the end of the day, it's just a mutual benefit. But yeah, I believe that every single one of you guys can reach those 20. I want to see way more people. I don't care if you guys leave me broke. I want every single one of you guys.
That's right, Stan. Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
Push for that. Like push
Stan,
for 30.
I got a question. Okay, so if you hit 20, that puts you like in a raffle, right? That you could get that, or automatically you get something by hitting
Automatic. You don't. There's not a raffle. It goes directly to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get 500 on the spot that day.
I honestly was never good with raffles. I was the type of person that I always put in my work, but if it came down to a raffle deciding the outcome, I wasn't pretty cool with that because I was like, dude, like I put in all this work and it's like the newbie gets it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't like that. I prefer, don't get me wrong. We might do some raffles in general, just to include everybody. But I believe that if you put in your 20, you did something right. I know for a fact that if you made 20, you weren't even blinking. Like you were looking at the screen 100% sniper mode. Every single call that came in, you were ready for it. Because I don't think those 20 were fictitious. Those are every single appointment. It's one solid appointment each. So I know that if you did 20, you're doing something right. So that deserves a compensation. All right. On top of the compensation that you're getting on a weekly basis, right? This is totally additional. Take advantage while it lasts. I don't know how long we're doing it. Obviously, we're bringing a lot of contractors on board. as we speak. Then it kind of cools down over Christmas time. Like Randy said, we're just 15 paychecks away from Christmas. You have your family. You want to get them some good stuff, right? They deserve it.
Yes,
You
sir.
deserve yourself some good stuff. Go ahead and buy
I think
your
we're hurricane season right now, Stan. Right now, it's September.
hurricane season. Yep. And we got a
There's
lot of
bad
Florida.
weather everywhere. Bad weather everywhere.
North Carolina
It's a good month. It's a good month.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so let's get this money, man.
I believe that for the should be back home shortly, and nothing, just the best. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this.
Thank you,
No
Stan.
words.
Love you
Hell
both.
yeah, thank you, Stan.
Thank you, Stan.
Thank you.
Motivation,
Nice,
good,
man.
brother.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Let's go make this motherfucking money.
That's the
Yeah.
magic word, guys.
Oh,
Bye.
yeah.